Hey, hey. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in. Hey.
Hi.
What's up?
I missed you.
I feel like it's been a while.
I know.
Everyone was like, yo, I feel like I haven't seen you in like a month. Like, you was on a forever vacation. I was like, that's good.
You need that break.
Yes. Oh, my gosh. Break over. So I'm catching up on everything. Had like 143 emails. I was like, catching up on gossip, catching up on shows. I'm like, what happened? It's like my world paused for a whole week. I was trying to keep up, but I was like, nah.
Oh, sometimes you need that. Hey, guys. What's up, guys? Hey.
Welcome, guys, to the reality recap.
Welcome.
Did you just watch that ratchetness that recently went off? I mean, I want to talk about the T.I. and Tiny family hustle because that was really good tonight.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess we could start off with Love and Hip Hop, their reunion. And I just want to tell you guys, I didn't even see the finale because I guess that was on while I was on vacation, and I didn't even have a chance to catch it. So, did anything special happen on the finale?
No, nothing really happened. I actually only saw like bits and pieces of it. It wasn't keeping my attention. I was like doing stuff when it was on because we like ended up not doing the reality recap. But it wasn't anything that was like earth shattering on there. It wasn't.
Pisces girl, hey booby trap. Someone say good morning. Where you at? You in the UK?
Word.
What did you think of the reunion tonight?
I thought, well, let's talk about looks. I feel like people were looking like they were together. They had like a stylist going on. That's why
not everyone.
I always feel like that's the first thing I look at on the reunion. I still don't understand why A1's mom didn't get somebody to get the lace front laid, edges laid, like. But I think it was like, I love Nina. Shout out to Miss, what's her name? Miss Gossip Girl on
Miss Gossip Girl on Instagram. Yeah, she's the host of all the reunions, which I could have sworn they said when they was trying to leak the reunion and tell what's to come. Someone was like, "Oh, she didn't host. It was Mona." Yeah. So when I saw it, I was like, I thought Mona hosted. So we gonna talk about Kay. But yeah. But yeah, so who do you think had like the best looks of the reunion?
I think La Brittany, is that her name?
The irrelevant one. Yeah, she cute though.
I feel like she's the cutest one on this season. Like she has like a natural beauty about her. Mm-hmm. I thought she looked like I felt like Moniece looked okay. I didn't think she looked crazy.
Moniece looked a little sick. I think she needs to focus, take some time off. I guess when she finished her contract because she can't get out of it, but yeah, she looked a little sickly.
Yeah, she's thin. She's looking a little thin.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know, like, yeah, I think that, I feel like Ray J was trying to do like a jab at Kanye with the blonde hair.
I felt that too.
I'm like, Ray, what are you doing? Like, he just came out with the blonde hair.
Because Kanye got the sherbet hair going on.
Yeah, like, I'm just like, they was doing a lot.
Yeah.
I thought Paris looked okay. I'm all about a thickums. Like, I am by no means anybody's little chick. But sometimes I feel like when you got a little too much skin shown, when you're thick like that, sometimes you got to just, like, not cover up, but, like, all the sheer and all of that. I'm not a big fan of that, but...
But she had on what? It was orange?
Yeah.
Paris, they showed her at the end. Mm-hmm. Her outfit was okay. Yeah. I don't know what the hell Lyrica was wearing. Like, girl, you 7 months pregnant. What are you doing? You about to go to the club? Like, calm down. She irked me the whole time throughout the reunion. Mm-hmm. I think Brooke was beautiful as always. She looked good.
I don't know. I didn't really like Brooke's hair. And I normally really like Brooke's hair. I didn't like it.
Yeah.
Her face and everything looked very beautiful, but
yeah. But the mamas, woo, I was like, girl. The ghetto. I was like, yo, is A1's mama from Newark, New Jersey? Like, I was like, where are these people from? Because she was like, bitch, don't ask my son for money. And I was just like, oh, Lord, you are so ratchet. I was like, what part of Jersey you from? Because I know women like that. So I was just like, damn. Like, and then when she was going back and forth with Lyrica, one thing I didn't like, I know Lyrica's 7 months pregnant, but everyone treating her like she handicapped. Like, first of all, she was talking via screen, satellite or whatever. Yeah. And it was just like, you're saying, oh, don't talk to her like that. She's a pregnant lady. But she's screaming herself. Like, she brought it onto herself. Like, why are you even there to begin with? Why are you getting yourself so hyped? Why are you getting out of character? You're the pregnant one. Why don't you sit there calm or just be like, you know what? I'm not doing this. She was screaming right back at them. So I'm just like, nah. All that, oh, she's pregnant. I was like, shut up. I was like, I can't.
I don't know if I could be that stressed out pregnant. Like, she was stressed from the minute she was filming when she found out she was pregnant. And she found out that, you know, all the way up into the reunion, she was freaking yelling and screaming, like you said, carrying on. I'm like, I don't know if I would have wanted to have been that stressed out. But did you, I don't know if I'm jumping, did you hear how they, like, A1 was like, Nina was like, we're going to talk about what's going on with you and Lyrica. And they wanted to get to the point of, like, talking about the safari thing. And it opened up about how they were on a break. Now, if they would have said that during the season, which they were trying to probably keep up with something, you know, keep the storyline going. I was like, if they would have just said that they were on a break during the season, A1 wouldn't have looked so crazy, even though I feel like, regardless, at the end of the day, and we talked about this on my podcast one episode, men can't get over the fact that their girl being with somebody else, even if they were on a break and he knew that Lyrica was with Safari, and she probably wasn't wrong because they were on a break, he probably couldn't ask that, and supposedly Safari was Dabrowski, you know, like he was supposed to be his man. Yeah. But everybody wouldn't have been looking at him so crazy if they were like, yeah, we was kind of separated at the time. But
yeah. Well, they took the DNA test, and the kid is his. And then Lyrica felt some type of way because, you know, he wanted DNA. The sister-in-law wanted DNA. And then Pam, A1's mom. So she was like, not once did you even apologize and be like, you know what, I was wrong. The kid is, you know, that's my grandchild and blah, blah, blah. So she went off on Pam. She was like, you will not be there when I give birth. You will not see this child until you apologize. And A1 was like, hold up, Lyrica, like, that's wrong. I was just like, oh, Lord. Like, they need to go to family boot camp. The other show on VH1, they would be the perfect group for family boot camp. Because I was like, y'all got a lot of issues. And I know, like, a lot of it's scripted, but, like, they legit seem like they have issues. Because Lyrica actually finally came out and said that the whole thing was fake. Like, it was just, I guess, for a check, the whole cheating and Safari scandal, that it was supposed to be her and Safari flirted. And then that was it. But I guess the producers ran with it. But it's like, girl, like, and then she's saying that she wished she wouldn't have, you know, signed up for that, for like that storyline. But it's like, y'all over here looking stupid as hell. Yeah. For this paycheck, but y'all supposed to be so paid. Like, don't y'all write all these popping songs? Like, but you doing this, making y'all whole family look dumb as hell. People questioning who the father is and all this stuff. And if you really sleeping with Safari, all for a little check. So I'm just like, looking crazy as hell. Like, is it worth it? But
doing too much.
Yeah. And A1 was, like, extremely calm, too. That kind of took me off guard. I was, like, waiting for some fireworks. I was like, you know, he gonna get at Rockstar. He gonna tell Ray J, like, nah, and all this stuff. But he was sitting there, like, extremely calm, like he was on trial, talking about something I do not recall. I was like...
Listen, lots of legs. I wholeheartedly believe that. I wouldn't get on TV disrespecting my husband like that. I think
exactly lots of leg
of truth in all of it. I think that they ran with that storyline, but I think Lyrica also did something with Safari. It wouldn't have got that far on some little flirting. K. Michelle wouldn't have put herself in the mix with that storyline like that. And then the way that they was going at each other on the reunion, I just feel like I feel like everybody comes for K. Michelle, but I really don't feel like there's no reason for them to come at her like that. I feel like they just like to be the scapegoat of coming at K. Michelle.
She was going by what she was told, though. But, like, Safari seems like he's a bad liar. Like, you know, something was off. The whole season, he wouldn't answer the question straight until now. I guess because he knew it was a storyline. And he was probably told, don't say anything. Keep people, you know, guessing. Like, oh, did we sleep together or did we not? So he finally squashed it. It's like, all y'all do is make it seem like y'all smashed. But then he squashed it and said him and Lyrica couldn't sleep together. And then Rockstar, I guess, finally admitted that him and Lyrica couldn't sleep together, even though he said he smashed like 4 other cast members, but he wouldn't name who. Yeah. The host was like, who now? He's like, I'm not gonna tell you, so why you even say something?
Yeah.
Like, I was so happy. Oh, she's on live. I was so happy when K. Michelle gathered this shit out of Rockstar. I was like, finally. Yeah. Because I thought they were going to let him smooth sail on the whole reunion. I was like, can someone please get him and please at least address Brooke? Because they were the 2 messiest queens this season. So she was like, you need a peach because your bitch ass is a housewife. That comment took me back.
She did. She collected all his thoughts.
I was like, oh my God. She had to like leave the stage a couple times though, and then towards the end, I don't know if I was like, because I'm like half sleepy or whatever, but I was like, did her hair change? I was like,
yeah, she went from the long black to the blonde wig. I was like, okay.
I mean, I know they're known for editing, but I was like, this is the reunion. I was like, maybe she's prepping for her performance. So I was like, her hair changed colors, didn't it? I was like, she did. Read him to filth. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, they're on live together?
Well, you know what? Okay, can we talk about just kind of talk about Moniece? Tiara Marie. Like, weren't they like, wasn't Moniece and Tiara Marie like the best of friends? Like that was like the crew, like Nikki, Tiara, Moniece, like they were all real cool. Even when like Hazel E was on the show, when Hazel like had messed her nose up, they all had come and they were with Hazel. That was supposed to be like gang. Like what the heck happened? Like how did Moniece and like Tiara have such a bad falling out? Was it like did the intervention when she was
I feel like she was acting a little like off towards Moniece last season, towards the end when Tiara Marie was going to like rehab. Yeah. But I feel like she didn't like being ambushed when everyone, remember when they all kind of surprised her and was like, hey, we're here to help you. She's kind of got caught off guard, like, whoa. And I feel like she got mad at Moniece. And then I don't know. I'm like, are they like real friends? Are they like friends off the show? Or is this like a scripted thing?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Because I feel like, well, Moniece in the beginning of this season, before this season aired, had put her little iOS press release, like, I want out of my contract on him and Mona, like, it's affecting me. And now I guess we're seeing the effects of that. Like you said, Moniece doesn't look like she's healthy. She's been miserable the whole season. She
looks zoned out. Yeah. Like, I should have recorded that. You know, when I post my clips, at one point, I forgot who was talking. She was kind of just sitting there, and she's like, I was like, girl. Yeah. Like, are you here?
Yeah, no,
something off. Wait, what? You probably scared Honora B away.
Yeah, you probably did, sir.
Lots of leg, true. Yep. Oh, and let's talk about Akbar. That is a hot mess. I'm like, first of all, a lot of these people on this stage, I feel like don't even deserve to be on the stage. Like, why are they coming to the main stage? They should have been separated. You get what I'm saying? Like, the people who weren't even main characters like that should have just sat in the audience and asked them questions from there. I feel like they're giving these people way too much time. Like, the guy who dressed up in drag and was dancing. Like, sir, you on the show for like 2.5 seconds. Why are you on the main stage? Like, no. Yeah. Apple Watts. I personally just don't care about her storyline, the whole father thing. It might have been touching for some people, but I'm like, nah, next. Amber and her mom, I was just like, why are you guys on the main stage? No. And then who else? Oh, and then the sister wives, the Akbar's wives. I just don't get. I'm like, okay, you guys made a couple appearances, and now you're up on the big stage with, like, the big dogs. It was so weird. Yeah, I just don't get. They're giving them a little too much shine. So it's like, okay.
I don't know. Excuse me. I don't know. Like, is there any hip hop polygamy relationships that are on TV outside of that? Is there any that are like on TV? Like maybe VH1 was trying to go for like, hey, we're going to be the first to kind of expose this sister wives type lifestyle.
But they've done that before in another Love and Hip Hop. What was it? I think it was Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Do y'all remember that?
Who had?
And I forgot who was it? Like, was it Kirk's baby mama's boo or something?
Right, Lala, yes.
Yeah, but it wasn't like a main storyline. But it's like they keep trying it, and it's like, all right, let it go. I see what y'all are doing.
No, like you are so right, Lala. It was Kirk's baby's mom. That guy that was in jail, and then they had like another girlfriend or wife. Yes.
Yeah.
They tried to
D-Ray
not factor, and it's not working.
Yeah, exactly. The comedian D-Ray Davis is known for like his open relationship. He has 2 chicks, and he briefly did like a reality show, and then was showing like their lifestyle and everything. But I forgot the name of the show. I don't even think it got picked up after like the first season.
Yeah.
It did do. Oh, okay. I guess you could say they tried to do it with Stevie J, but like the chicks weren't having it.
Yeah.
So that's different.
Yeah, that was different. I don't think in New York there was anybody. They had the Creep Squad, but it wasn't like a wives kind of thing. Like, that kind of stuff.
Like these two are cool with it. They know their roles. She's like, I'm the wife. You're number 2. Okay, we're trying to recruit Tiara.
Yeah. No, I be that low key scares me a little bit because I be like, are they brainwashed? Like, I mean, I get like, I don't know. I be like, that scares me a little bit.
Wait, she couldn't get static? What you mean? The host?
I think Nina does a good job at hosting the reunion. You could tell though she wasn't with the Fugazi today because she was like really like, A1, you and Lyrica came on this show to discuss your lives. Don't hit me with the I do not recall. Like,
yeah, right?
She was getting them together. You don't like Nina? Oh, I like Nina.
Oh, you talking about Dum Dum number 1 and Dum Dum number 2. Amina and Tyra from Love and Hip Hop New York. That wasn't a whole... It was like a Sister Wives thing, but they weren't as cool as Akbar's women are. You get what I'm saying?
No.
Like, I remember when Amina hit them with the, I'm his wife. Tyra was like, oh.
She thought that
look,
she won.
Whether you like Nina or not, though, she getting them checks. She getting them checks.
She getting
all these reunions.
She is getting all the coins. No, I think Nina does a good job. I am just ready for a refresh. I like Princess and Ray J. Mm-hmm. You and Ray J's messy too.
They didn't even really talk about them. Maybe next.
I think next week they talk about them. I would like to see them stay on. I would love to see Omarion and April because they broke up and they was like, we ain't doing. I would love to see what's going on with them right now. Like,
yes.
I kind of like them on the show. Like when they first did Hollywood. I'm trying to think who else. It's so many other people in Hollywood, especially.
That's when Fizz was more so on there.
Yeah, they could definitely get a good cast in Hollywood. I just don't understand it.
Yeah, you got a lot of celebs there. They fired.
I'm sure that, like, it's some people that are irrelevant. I'm sure Miss Nikki Baby's not coming back.
I don't think Rockstar coming back.
I don't think Rockstar's coming back. Apple Watts is definitely not coming back.
Yeah.
Like, it's some of them this season that just, I can't see, unless they're in contract for like 2 years.
Yeah.
I don't see them coming back.
They keep bringing Nikki back. I just don't get why. Like, she don't even deserve to sit on the main stage. Like, but you need to stay in the audience, too. It seemed like the only storyline she got going is with the skinny guy. Like, you did not stick your dick in me. I forgot his name. Yeah. The one who was messing with Alexis Sky, supposedly, which was another fake storyline last season.
Yeah, Lucci.
We need some eye candy, so Fizz needs to come back.
Yeah.
And the whole Marcus and, I think, whatchamacallit, Brooke should come back. Even though she's, like, really messy. But she stirs the pot, and I like her. Her and Marcus, I feel like, should come back. And I feel like they need to bring Booby back, too. And then that could be, like, a little triangle.
Yeah, I feel like Marcus and Brooke Valentine are going to get a wedding special. So
you think so? You think they're really going to get married?
I feel like Brooke has music coming out. So I think she's about to be, like, relevant again. Like, really popping. So that aligns. Like, if her music comes out, she gets back on top. She comes back for Love and Hip Hop. I think that they'll give them a wedding special.
Wait, Nikki messing with Mona husband?
No.
I think Marcus would keep stringing her along, and Brooke would be like, "He's gonna marry me."
Girlfriend 2019. I don't know her. Some of her new stuff sounded good. If y'all want to check it out, like, go on her page. I think some of her stuff is decent.
They need to have, while I was watching the reunion, I wrote down some of the mama names because they need a Love and Hip Hop Moms edition. I've been saying this for years because the mamas are lit. And with the addition of these new moms here, so we will have, for Love and Hip Hop Moms edition, Mama Jones, obviously. Yep. She's like the Queen Bee, Jim Jones' mom. And then you'll have Mama D, Lil Scrappy's mom, another Queen Bee. Then don't forget Rashida's mom from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, because she crazy. Remember when she ran over Kirk's glasses or something? So she's a gangster.
Motorcycle.
Then you got A1's crazy mama Pam, who's gangster. And then Lyrica's mom, Lyrica G, because Lyrica G and Pam will go at it. And even Amber Diamond's mom seemed like she a little gangster. She was going at it with Apple Watts so she could be on the show. And then I would like to have Ray J and Brandy's mama, but she probably wouldn't do the show, though. Miss Nora.
Yeah, Miss Nora is crazy, though. She is.
I think that would make a bomb-ass show. Love and Hip Hop Mama's edition. What y'all think? Like,
yeah.
Mona, get at me.
Yeah. Time market.
Right? I think they all would be down except for Miss Nord. I feel like Brandy and Ray J's mom probably wouldn't do it. Like, it wouldn't even be a good look for her. But I think that would be a dope show.
No, I agree.
Sandra, that's her name.
Sandra, yeah.
Jane with the shit.
Norwood is their last name.
Sandra Norwood. Because the way, I was even surprised that she even appeared just a little bit this season when she was coming at Princess. Remember? I was like, oh. Like, I'm surprised she even did that. But, yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll wait for part 2. They're going to probably start off with more Akbar and Tiara Marie. And it looks like one of Akbar's wives was like, oh, I saw Tiara when she sent the tape of herself. Part of me still thinks Tiara Marie leaked it. But then every time I do think that, I think about what we talked about. Like, she leaked it for what? Like, she didn't release no new music. She didn't get anything out of it. Like, if you're going to leak your own porno, you at least have a new song to promote. So,
when I came in the house today, I was coming in and, like, kind of like the trailer for, you know, like they played like the little clips before the show comes on.
Yeah.
And Tiara was like, I'm just trying to get myself together and get back into the music. I was fussing all the way up the steps. I'm like, Tiara, how many seasons are you trying to get back into the music, girl? Like, this is like the 3rd season. Girlfriend, get back into the music. Like, you've been doing everything but getting back into the music. Like, I need her to stop talking about how she get back into the music. I'm not a believer.
It's just crazy because every time I see her on here acting a fool, I'm just like, girl, like, you were supposed to be that chick. You were the one who was supposed to be bigger than Rihanna. When you and Rihanna came out at the same time, you were supposed to be marketed to be the next Rihanna, who Rihanna is, but damn. That's just crazy.
But I just need her. If she was going to get back into the music, stop saying you getting back into the music and get back into the...
Yeah, the wife did admit that she leaked it. I feel like she's just going to say anything. She's going to say whatever Akbar want her to say because Akbar controls them like puppets. Yeah, they blackballed her because of her attitude, right? I guess the drinking and her attitude, that's the only reason why I would say that they blackballed her. And that's the reason why her and Ray J broke up too, because their whole relationship seemed like it was crazy. She would drink and like want to hit him and stuff.
You know what though? What I thought was a little corny this season. I don't know if y'all seen it or peeped it. When they were talking about, it wasn't in the reunion. It was like maybe an episode or two ago. Mm-hmm. Ray J was like, "Nah, chill, bro. Like that was the homie, and we was kicking it, talking about Tierra Marie." No, my guy, that was your girlfriend.
He said that.
Yeah, he was like, it wasn't that serious. Yes, it was.
Lies. Like, do we need to rewatch Love and Hip Hop Hollywood seasons 1 and 2?
Absolutely.
Weren't they together at they were together at the end of one of those seasons when he was kind of like dipping between Princess Love and her, but then it looked like Tiara actually got him back. But then they did the next season, and then it's like he was with Princess. Hey, keeping it 100.
No, he was
full of shit. I thought he was going to choose Tiara over Princess at one point.
Yeah, they were definitely like a thing.
Wasn't he just gathered by like fans? Like people was like, "Why are you still talking about Kim Kardashian?" And then Princess Love commented like, "Yeah, like why is he or something?"
Yeah, they were like, "Aren't you married? Like why are you still talking about her?" They got him right together. The internet will get you together. They don't care who you are or what you are. The internet will be like, but no.
Ooh, the real Nella. There's this show on right now. I'm taping it with Charlamagne, like a mental health live type show. I'm gonna check that out.
Check that out too. I love Dr. Jess. Dr. Jess is married to, his name is Supreme Street on Instagram. Mm-hmm. And Austin and I had the pleasure of working with him at a showcase that we were doing.
Oh, nice.
And before he was like this, he's an executive at Rock Nation. And I guess probably before he met her, this was a while ago, but it's amazing to have like follow both of them and see how big their careers have gotten. Yeah. So I want to see that Dr. Jess special.
Yeah. I'm probably going to watch that when we get off here.
Yeah.
You never forget when he pushed her in the pool.
Classic. That Kia baby. I said that a long time ago. I don't know if I can marry somebody that straight disrespected me like that. That was the ultimate disrespect.
It was.
That was even though like set up for a storyline. That was true from the heart. He was done with that girl that day. He was like, bitch, get on the pool. Like, he was like,
you getting wet today, huh?
You getting wet today. Like, if your guy can push you in the pool like that, that is disrespectful.
He don't care about you. But then he tried to shield her when Pam was acting out, Aaron's mama. Ray J sitting there like he was scared. He was all like protecting Princess. I was like, you ain't gonna do nothing. With your blonde hair. Oh, isn't Milan like cool with Tiara? I don't know if they're still cool or not. But yeah, I don't know. He hasn't been back on Love and Hip Hop since he's first premiered on there. He probably just making little appearances every now and then.
What happened to his boyfriend though, the light skinned guy?
Sir Brock.
Yeah, Sir Brock. What happened to him?
He be on Instagram. I be seeing him in like blog comments and stuff, and I be like, "Oh, whatever happened to you?"
Oh,
like, are you gay or straight this week?
Listen, I'm not feeling Ray J's blonde hair either, y'all. I don't feel it. I'm not here for it. He be doing too much.
I can't wait though. I can't wait mostly for next week's reunion because I know Love and Hip Hop New York is coming the week after that.
Yes.
And I'm like just waiting to watch Joe Budden and Sin Santana. So I'm like, come on, hurry up with this. It's like I can't wait for the seasons to start, but then I like quickly get over them because they last so long. Like Mona really drags out the seasons. I feel like they're on forever. So I'm like already, I love and Hip Hop Hollywood, but now I'm over it. So I'm just like, come on, hurry up. Like this could have been one reunion, not two parts.
Yeah.
They focused a lot on the people who I just don't care about. I was like, why? Why do we care?
But you know what's really good about the new Love and Hip Hop New York, which I'm super excited for, is that almost everybody is a couple. They got Remy and Pat. They got Kimbella and Jules. They got Sin and Joe. I'm missing one. There was another couple on there. And then Rich Dollar is in the mix there.
He never got no serious girlfriend up.
What was Cameron's girlfriend's name?
Juju.
Juju.
I
couldn't say it.
I don't think they're together anymore, though.
No, I don't think so either.
Yeah.
I was pleasantly surprised, though, if they kind of, like, got back together during this season, and that was a surprise.
Wouldn't that be so dope if they had all the Dipset on there?
I would
and bring back Jim and Chrissy. Yo.
That would be dope. But I think what happened with the Love and Hip Hop franchise is that it had to build up, and now Mona got them coins to be able to get those bigger names on some of the franchises. So I hope and pray that happens in Atlanta because it, like, you can see, like, and I know we'll talk about T.I.'s Family Hustle. He's got, Monica on there, Toya Wright. Like, when you get, like, famous actual people, the show was actually kind of interesting.
Like how Keisha Cole was on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood last season.
Yes.
They should have shown more to her. She is beautiful. She's not beautiful in person.
Wait, Kim and Chrissy aren't together?
Wait, who?
Jim Jones and Chrissy?
Oh, like for right now, right? But then they'll get back together. They're going to be together forever. Maybe they take a little break. He'll be back.
Yeah.
I'm mad Kimbella blocked me like a long time ago because I said something about her belly button. She petty. I was like, girl, like, I'm just going to go on my lurking page and still see your page anyway, so.
Kimbella has an interesting belly button. She does. She got to know that. Like that. Like
the belly button was looking a little suspicious, so I pointed it out. Next thing I know, I was blocked. I was like, damn.
Yeah. Lord have mercy.
Oh, man. But let's talk about T.I. and Tiny Friends and Family Hustle. It's like a long name. T.I. and Tiny Friends and Family Hustle. The show that comes on after Love and Hip Hop. So I was so surprised. I knew Monica dibbed and dabbed in like a lot of things, but she also works in a funeral home at her uncle's funeral home. So I was like, okay, as a mortician?
Yeah.
The people in charge of like making the bodies look good, like the makeup, getting them dressed and everything. So I was like, wow, like and I think she has her nursing degree as well. So she's into a lot of things, like aside from singing. So good for her.
I just think Monica, like, she is one of my all-time faves. She really is. Like, I feel like Monica is just like what I would hope every celebrity would be like, kind of down to earth, but still really stylish. Got like the elite lifestyle, but came from like a humble beginnings. Like, I just love me some Monica. Monica is the bomb.
Yes. I'm happy she's on this show. Like, I feel like they got a real one for the show. It's a really good cast. Even like Toya's storyline with her mom, like how she has to continuously help her family because she's like the breadwinner, and that happens a lot with these celebrities. Like, they're the ones that start making money. They say it's like a gift and a curse. So it's like she's expected, because she's a New York Times bestseller with her book, and because of who her baby daddy is, Lil Wayne, is like Toya says she's expected to, pay for her family, and she has been taking care of them. She said that she got her mom a house, bought her a car, even open up a restaurant, and then the restaurant closed down. Because I was like, what the hell happened to that restaurant? Said her mama was giving away all this free food.
No.
That is one thing you cannot do. This is what I like about the other show, Hustle and Soul. They'll be doing shots, but then along the line, someone's like, these got to be paid for, right? You can't be giving away and, like, eating up and drinking your own supply because you're just going to lose the restaurant going broke. And that's what happened with Toya Wright's mom. So I was like, damn. Then she tried to get her mama a job at the new restaurant. And her mom talking about I'm in my 50s. I'm trying to be a cook. I ain't trying to do no dishes. Like, and she quit the same day. I was like, damn.
Yo, I had straight flashbacks. That little, like, silver door machine that you wash the dishes in. I used to hate when the restaurant was busy or the dishwasher would call out and everybody would have to pitch in and wash the dishes. Oh, my God.
Tell me about it. Yes. Were you a server?
Yes, at Applebee's.
I worked there. Wait, should I say it? Have I said it on here? Because I'm not sure. I did a whole blog post years ago. And then for legal reasons, I took the blog post down because I had the name of the restaurant in there. So then I had to, like, edit it. I'm not even sure if I republished it. This is before Instagram days. I used to talk about my serving, time serving and everything, like on my website, njlala.com. And then I got scared. I was like, maybe I should take the restaurant out. But people who know me will know exactly what restaurant I'm talking about, which is not even there anymore. But it's still like, I think, is it worldwide? Maybe nationwide? I'm not sure. It's a popular chain, I'll say that. I was about to give it away, but I'm like, let me shut my mouth. But, man, the shit I've seen, like, I feel like I should write a book about serving. And then those dishwashers, I swear it don't clean the stuff good. It's disgusting, guys. Like, please dip your silverware in some hot water and just wipe it because
I always clean my customers' silverware for them
I feel like you had to because the silverware, even though it went through that thing like once, I would push it through there twice if I had to. Like if the dishwasher wasn't there, I was like, let's give it one more wash. But it would come out looking cloudy and people would be like, this silverware is dirty. And so we all had to like shine and buff our silverware. But like, I just feel like it was disgusting because I don't know if Applebee's did it, but like we would like dump all the silverware in like this one big rack and then just push it through one time. And they considered it clean. I was like, that is disgusting.
Yes, and then you would like stack the plates, like the plates would get stacked, but the silverware would be on this like gray like crate.
Yeah.
And you push it through there, pull the door
cups
down.
too, you just put all the cups in and push it through once. I'm like, them cups ain't clean. You ain't really like, there's no one that's physically taking a rag and washing the rims of all those cups. They just quickly throw them in and push them through once. And I'm like, that's kind of disgusting if you think about it. Even like I did bartending for a little bit. The bar glasses, like when you have a full bar and you're Russian and you got like the little sponge thing for like the martini glasses, anything with stemware basically, and people are just around you and you just Russian, you gotta like wash if you run out of cups, so you're washing them yourself, the stemware, and you'll just dunk it on the sponge real quick and then dip it in water. You just be like, boop, boop, and then dry it off real quick and then pour that liquor in. It's like next. But I'm like, yo, that is not clean at all. That's why when I was in the restaurant in the kitchen and we got like free soda from the soda machine and water and stuff, I would always use a plastic kid's cup. I was like, I ain't fucking with our silverware. I ain't using this. I'm like, plastic everything. I was like, nah.
Listen, working in a restaurant will make you have a whole nother respect for everything in life.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I seen somebody be on drugs was like do drugs like in front of me was like in the bathroom at the restaurant like another server.
Really?
And
I feel like half of our staff was on drugs. Like I worked with people, they were like popping pills, like right outside the kitchen. Everyone was smoking weed. Just one guy, I remember he got fired because he approached the table with headphones on and he was high as a kite. Had music blasting in his earphones, and he greeted the table like, yeah, welcome to, so-and-so. I was like, and the manager saw it, fired him. I was like, bro, like, you are high as hell.
Yeah, it was the most. Oh, Lord.
Oh, man, good times. So, yeah. Oh, and then the so-so deaf thing. I don't know, but I heard they keep talking about this So Def tour. Like, I was catching up on Growing Up Hip Hop Atlanta, and JD and Bow Wow and Da Brat are on there. Yeah. And then he's talking about the tour, and then they're trying to get like Bow Wow on it, but Bow Wow's acting like he's this diva, and he was like, "Oh, you got to get me my own tour bus, and I need all my demands met, or I'm not gonna do the tour." I'm like, "The hell you think you are, like Beyonce or something?" Yeah, right. And he was like, "If I don't come," he's like, "everybody's gonna come out to see me." Bow Wow is funny. Let me tell you, I don't know if y'all watch Growing Up Hip Hop Atlanta. I know I'm switching shows, but he was just so funny. Like, dude, this is not the early 2000s anymore. People ain't checking for you the way they used to. Then he was like, "Oh, this tour is gonna be like a bunch of old people." JD was like, "Oh, what you mean old?" I was like, this little boy being a little disrespectful. He was like old fans and stuff. He was like, "I'm the youngest person on the tour." JD was like, "How old do you think your fans are?" So Baba was like, 17 to 33. I was like, "Are you in denial?" Because ain't no 17-year-olds checking for you. Yes. Like, my sister's 18. She's not checking for no little Bow Wow. Like, they're checking for like a little baby and all these little new people, you know what I'm saying? The little hip-hop stars. I'm like, little Bow Wow, you are my time. So you need to raise that to the people, your fans are like around my age. I'm 33. I was like, what are you talking about? Like, and we're not old. And he's such a diva. His fans honestly are probably like 43 to 33 because like he was so young, but like he came out with like hip hop music. So like he's been out for years. Yeah. I'm like, I grew up in the little Bow Wow era, but these 17-year-olds nowadays ain't checking for you, bro. I'm like, yo, you need to humble yourself. That's why I like Da Brat on the show, because she's always keeping it real and she's checking him. She'll be like, "You're like a real asshole a lot of times." I'm like, "Thank you, Brat. Thank you." Yeah. Like, but he told JD in the end he's going to do the tour, because JD had to let him know, like, we don't pay for your tour bus. Like, you act like you forget how touring is. He was like, "You had a tour bus before. Who you think paid for it?" Little Bow Wow, you paid for it. And he was just like, "Maybe I was too young to remember." I'm like, yeah, that comes out of your budget. Like, don't you know how things are done? So, but yeah, so they're talking about So Def on T.I. and Tiny, Friends and Family Hustle, because JD made an appearance on there. And I was just like, I don't even think that tour happens. Like, yeah. I think a lot of someone said Atlanta, so they just kept the Atlanta show. Because it seemed like the whole thing it's on hiatus right now. Multiple cities at all. So I don't know if they're still planning to do it or what happened. That's crazy. Like, it seemed like it was going to be lit, though. Like, Da Brat, Escape. And then it seemed like they had all 4 members on board, because Candy made a special appearance on tonight's show. Yeah. Who else? What's that big dude's name? Bone Crusher? Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was on there. Young Bloods. Franchise. Jagged Edge. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It was canceled. And then there was rumors that it was due to low ticket sales. So I was like, wow. Yeah, awesome. That's crazy. Well, you know what? I feel like that kind of show would sell well. The Bad Boy reunion tour sold really well. They were selling out dates. See, and that's the thing. I would go see Bad Boy, but I wouldn't pay to see So Def. And I like Escape. I really like Escape. Jagged Edge had hits, and I like the whole, Bone Crusher and everything, but I'm just like, I wouldn't pay to see it. I would get a press pass to cover it, but I wouldn't pay to see it. Now, Bad Boy, I'm mad I missed out on that. That's a concert I would pay for. Yeah. To see Kanye? Kanye where? Nobody's going to see Kanye. He's not on So Def. Wait, I'm confused. Nobody's going to see Kanye. I saw Kanye one time, and this is when he was like actually Kanye back in the day. When Jesus Walks came out, I went to the Usher concert. This was like 2004. Was it the Truth Tour? My first Usher concert. And Kanye was supposed to come on after Christina Milian because she opened. Then it was supposed to be Kanye. He was late. Everyone was pissed. And then people was like, "Oh, he's not coming." He popped up in the middle of the show, and I guess Usher was nice enough to let him perform to come out. And then he killed it, did Jesus Walks and everything. And it was like, I was like, damn, like he's good, but he was like new at the time, and everyone was really feeling him. But I wouldn't pay to see him now. Hell no.
I wonder, was Usher wasn't so deaf, right?
Nah.
No.
Yeah.
But Jermaine Dupri produced a lot of stuff for Usher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if he would have had like special guests. Because I don't know. It's a lot of good artists on So Def, but I just feel like it's not as popping as like the Bad Boy tour. I don't know if I'm saying that right.
Yeah.
Like, you guys know what I'm saying? But I think it's sad though it had low ticket sales, because I feel like a lot of people would be excited over Escape, but I guess that wasn't enough to hold the whole tour. But oh well.
Who knows?
Yeah. And then they were talking about, did you watch the show tonight? Candy was on there bringing up old stuff, talking about there was favoritism in the group, and said that Tiny and, I can't think of the other one. Is it Latasha? I can't think of the other girl.
I don't know all
who has like the best voice in the group.
Yeah.
But she was like, you two used to get like the bigger, dressing rooms and everything like that. And I was just like, is she bringing up stuff from years ago? But eventually she decided that she was going to tour with them, because y'all know technically she's not in the group anymore.
Yeah. They're called Escape.
Crisscross. Damn, that's old school.
Yeah, no. I feel like the Bad Boy reunion was lit. I just feel like Bad Boy had more songs and artists to contribute to that period of time than So Def. Because So Def was definitely just like more Southern based. It was Atlanta artists basically coming out of the South. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. Because that's all they keep talking about on Growing Up Hip Hop Atlanta. Oh, we got to get the So Def tour. And then to know that shit got canceled, it's just like, damn. Like, they need to address that eventually on the show.
Yo, Lala, can we talk about Marriage at First Sight?
Mm-hmm.
Can we talk about Honeymoon Island?
Okay, yeah. I don't know if y'all guys watch Married at First Sight and all the spin-off shows, which I'm still catching up on, but...
Okay, so let me give y'all the brief background. We're going to talk about Married at First Sight, Honeymoon Island. So this is a spin-off and Married at First Sight. We've talked about the show on the reality recap before. The brief overview is that these are the people that either A, didn't work out in a relationship, or B, had gone through the process and they were like high-ranked candidate, but they just didn't make it to the final round to get married at first sight. So they're now all on this island. And I kind of like the way that they've done it, but it's interesting. So they put them on the island and they let them choose. So it's like, I think it's like 10 girls and 10 guys. And then they match themselves up. And then whoever didn't get matched up at the end of like the first episode, they went home. And now these people are like kind of cohabitating together. Uh-oh.
Sorry, that's Maxie.
So now they're at the point where they're like getting to know each other. So the first episode was all about getting to know one another. So they gave them like a full day to be like, who do you want to choose just based off of physical attraction, which is very different than Married at First Sight, because you don't get to see the person at all. That's what the show is based off of. Like, they let the experts match you up based off of your personality. So, like, it takes away from that block of, like, oh, I'm attracted to this person. But, baby, some of these people on this show right now, oh, my gosh. The girl Jada and Chris, I think his name is, he's the one that's, like, going...
Player.
He's a player. I'm like, I need the experts to get, like, him together, because I feel like he's going to play Jada.
Yeah. I mean, I'm glad that the experts aren't choosing and letting them do it for themselves. So it's like, if they don't work out, like, that's their fault, because they're the ones that chose, and then if they want to stay in the honeymoon suite together. But I'm just like, poor Jada, because it's like, I feel like the producers ain't shit, because she already poured her heart out about how she's been in this relationship for like 7 years, and she's been through a lot. And then, mind you, Jada is like the black woman, and she has like the dreads and everything like that, very pretty and everything. And then Chris, I don't know what he is.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what he is. But I don't know. I don't want to say it's about race, but I just feel like, because the other girl, Jocelyn, she seems like she's white. I don't think she's mixed with anything. But she's like a white blonde girl. She's attractive as well. Chris already told her, like, oh, future wifey, I'm going to pick you. And, he already said that he's more physically attracted to Jocelyn versus Jada. But he seemed to have connected with Jada more on a mental level because he also wants someone to be there because he has a kid. So he wants someone who also wants him and his child as well. So in the end, he eventually, picked Jada over Jocelyn, the person he was physically attracted to. But then I'm just like, the producers ain't shit because they allowed Jocelyn to come back in. It's like, B, why are you here?
Yeah.
You did not get picked. Where are the other rejects? I didn't see anyone else's reject come back into the house. Yeah, and I'm like, this is why I didn't want to think about race, but I'm just like, is it because he chose Jada? Because I feel like maybe the producers thought, oh, he's definitely going to choose Jocelyn because Jocelyn looks better or something, so they think. And maybe they were like shocked that, oh, he actually chose Jada. Oh, let's bring Jocelyn back and see if he'll change his mind. I don't know. But that was really shady boots of them.
Yeah. So that show, I just wanted to kind of touch base on that, but I wanted to jump to Married at First Sight, Happily Ever After real quick because we got to talk about. We talked about this happening as it went on. So jumping to another show, same premise, Married at First Sight, but now it's three couples that were married, had a successful marriage, married at first sight, and they're all pregnant. But did Jeffy and Shanice playing out right before our eyes? So, of course they record y'all. So I don't know if you guys have been keeping up Reality Recap. We were talking about, how crazy Jeffy was and, the social media backlash as it was happening. So when the episode for the original Married at First Sight was playing, they were living through that. But Shanice and Jeffy found out that she was pregnant. Now, did you see that episode, this new episode, Lala?
No, I'm not caught up on this, but I did read about it. He suffered through depression.
Yeah, he suffered through depression. But the experts had to, he made me feel bad. Okay, so Jeffy said to Shanice in, one of the therapy sessions, he, went on this big rant, nothing can ever come between me and Shanice because that was instant love that happened when I found out she was pregnant with my daughter. And I gagged because he was basically saying, I might not ever, all the way fully be in love with her, but because she's carrying my daughter, I will have love for her.
I definitely get that vibe that he's only sticking it out with her now because of the kid. And I don't know how y'all feel about this, and Candice, how you feel. I just feel like young couples like that, and especially in their situation, how they got married at first sight, I feel like they should have waited to have the kid. Just like Bobby and Danielle, I feel like they're getting pregnant too fast.
Yeah.
It's y'all didn't even get a chance to know each other, and she got knocked up already, and now it seems like he's just oh, my baby, and even the depression, he hid it from Shanice because he's the baby's my world, and because she had a high risk pregnancy, I don't want to risk the baby, and so I'm just gonna keep everything inside and not worry her and stress her out and stuff, which only made things worse for their marriage. But exactly, he loves the baby, not her. That's so sad because she loves him.
She loves him. And, the thing is, I hope that they push it through. I hope that, because, there's a lot of, you said, there's a lot of things stacked up against them. He was, not comfortable with her. Even in the beginning of the episode, he was I wasn't attracted to her. That would hurt my feelings.
Wait, he said that on the spinoff?
Yes, on the spinoff. He was that's why if y'all remember, he didn't want to sleep in the bed with her. They were playing that back, and he was I was not attracted to her. I had to become attracted to her. But that's the thing,
But you were attractive in you had a baby with her. That's just so weird.
I was
the cameras weren't rolling. What?
It was OD. And so I feel now, because he talks about how he had to disable his comments and his Twitter and all that kind of stuff because he was getting 8 mil. And the other couple, not Danielle, I can't remember what her name is, the blonde.
Oh yeah, I didn't watch that season of Married at First Sight, so I don't really know them.
I watched that season and I love them. They're actually really real. Mm-hmm. And so she was like, yeah, we started fighting in our marriage when the season started playing. And then we were like, we just can't watch our season because that was the only thing that was like making us argue through our marriage. But yeah, the Jepti thing, I just was like, I was feeling so bad for Shanice.
And I'm sure she was crying.
Ashley, thank you, lots of legs. She was like, she was so emotional. She was just like, and so, you know, the black counselor, he was like, you need to reflect, like, if you're in this marriage for being married or for this baby, because he stopped him. He was like, it sounds like you just are with her because she's pregnant. And baby,
call him out on it.
Why did it come out? Because then they were separated. She had mentioned that they were separated, but then...
He cheated on her, right?
He cheated on her!
She found condoms. He was like, I need to do me. Yeah. Oh, and obviously they weren't using them, and she took the rings, because they're not wearing their wedding rings.
I think that what? I think that I don't know if they're gonna make it. I hope they do. Because, like, you know what's so crazy is that I understand that it was extreme. It was a whole bunch of people that were, like, against the odds. They were going to get married at first sight. They took a risk on it. I get that. Like, but to Lala's point, that didn't mean that you had to immediately get pregnant.
I know.
I feel like I get that they're married, but y'all just, you know, letting the rubbers go. Or letting the birth control go.
Yeah.
You're still strangers. No matter what, like, even though you're married, you're still strangers. You don't know.
And I feel like part of her did that to keep him.
You think so? Oh,
I think so.
Ain't no baby.
It's like a security blanket. It's like, I have your child, but having a kid don't keep a man. Hello, like...
Oh.
Hopefully she doesn't have to find that out. Like, I'm still rooting for them. But, like lots of Lex said, Jepti ain't shit.
Yeah.
She's like, move along.
No, but you know what?
I'll block them.
I hope we see a lot of development from Jepti. I hope that, I don't know. They did that big spread in People magazine about when the baby was born and all of that. So that's current day. I just recently saw that not too long ago.
That was recently?
I don't know. And then, like, you know, like, his mom wasn't the most supportive. We talked about, you know, like, the Haitian mom, the Caribbean mom, like...
Yeah.
I don't know how his family, like, is going about it, but... I want.
That's embarrassing. It's a whole mess.
It is a whole mess.
Yeah, and it's like, he's doing that. Like, this woman loves you unconditionally already, and you're just not mentally there. And then you're talking about something, I need to get back to where I was, like, before all this started. And, like, I need to do me. And, like, you're literally doing you by, like, talking and messing around with other women. Like, that's so shady.
And they must still be having sex because the men, like, had gotten together, like, just to have, like, guys' time. And they were all asking, like, you know, how's intimacy now that the girl is pregnant? Because Ashley and Danielle are super, like, early in their pregnancy. Shanice is the one that's, like, about to have the baby, like, in a couple.
She's about to pop.
She's about to pop any day. And Jepti was like, yeah, well, you know, I enjoy it, but, you know, she's not as comfortable because she can't see, he said, her fun parts. I was like...
I think I saw that one.
Like, Jepti, so grow up, right? But, I don't know. So I guess they're still being intimate. I would feel so bad if I got pregnant and the guy really didn't love me and he was just kind of thugging it out because I was carrying his baby and he was
Yeah. And you know what? You might have been right. Remember a while ago you said that when he saw her at the wedding with all the makeup and her hair did, he was probably like, oh, yeah, pretty. But, like, when we were talking about, like, maybe she became natural too quick. Yeah. And he was like, whoa, like, I didn't sign up for this.
Like,
but,
but she did
the countdown.
180. Like, from day to night. Like, she was like, made makeup, lashes, and then she like took all that off, and she was just like a completely different person.
Natural. He was like, "Oh, you ain't the person I just married at the altar." Like, yeah. But yeah, the countdown's happening, guys. So I guess we'll catch you next.